We are the advocates for those who will follow and inherit what we leave behind. If you know of an alternative currency in Albuquerque or want to know about it, if you know of a permaculture food forest or training class in Pittsburgh or Potsdam, we want to know about it. If you're a part of a sustainability group in Georgia, tell us. If you know of any organization or group training or preparing for collapse, list it with us so that we may help lifeboat builders find it. If you are witnessing the effects of collapse, whether in Detroit, Minneapolis, or in Bulgaria, Latvia, the UK, Australia, Pakistan, or the Philippines, tell us what you see. If you're looking for some essential service, training, or product that fits your local needs, tell us. We will help you find it. Our launch is being driven by events rather than a standard corporate plan. Collapsenet will launch featuring these 3 unique services that include regular video and written updates from me, like this. It will include in our blog, probably our most in-demand service, a daily digest of news stories from around the world that describes collapse-related events that are important for planning and early warning. The blog will be moderated, as it has been for years, by Jenna Orkin in New York City. Jenna will also add her most valuable comments and observations, not to mention her priceless wit. Collapsenet will include a locator map and proprietary software that will facilitate communication between members close to where they live in an effort to support all aspects of lifeboat building, especially relocalization and local food production. Our software will be scalable and applicable to any region of the world. Also coming will be a directory of key services and suppliers that will be free of charge to all. Specific functions, evaluations, and direct accessibility functions within that directory will be reserved for Collapsenet members. All editorial content on the site will be free to the public 30 days after publication. Collapsenet will also offer barter memberships for those unable to afford our modest service fees. Also planned is a secure video teleconferencing feature that will allow Collapsenet to provide its members with low-cost, secure, multi-party teleconferencing at rates far below current industry standards. The key to preparing for future challenges is the rapid and effective sharing and processing of information, experience, and knowledge. Unlike some who would argue that Collapsenet should best operate using low energy and labor-intensive means, we argue that now, when there is so little time, we must be as effective and as fast as possible. If that means using lots of energy in a world that continues to waste and misallocate it, then so be it. We will be expending energy to prepare as quickly as possible while there is still time to do it, and it may be the best energy use of all that's left to us. Beyond that, we will let circumstances and our members tell us what is needed, and we will do whatever we can to empower those who have their feet on the ground in thousands of different and unique neighborhoods around anywhere in the world. Since the beginning of the oil age, 120 years ago, human population has increased from just under 2 to almost 7 billion people. That population increase is attributable only to oil and its cousin natural gas. There are 10 calories of hydrocarbon energy in every calorie of food consumed in the industrialized world today. A die-off of what might be 5 billion people is just beginning and further along than most people might suspect. Of course, we all might just have a nuclear war over Iran or Palestine or oil and finish everything off all at once. Today, 1 in 9 American families is on food stamps, and that number is getting bigger every month. What will happen when the U.S. government goes bankrupt and can no longer provide those food stamps? This is only one of the many riddles we will try to solve here at Collapsenet. In his book 1984, George Orwell wrote, 2 + 2 = 4. Once that is granted, all else follows. Shortly after the release of Collapse, I was interviewed by the Wall Street Journal, which had given Collapse a surprisingly strong review. I was asked what the point of the movie was. I answered that it is not possible to continue infinite population growth and infinite consumption on a finite planet. 2 + 2 = 4. If you grant that, then you need to join Collapsenet now. If not for yourself, then for the sake of unborn children who we pray to God will not find reason to curse us and hate us until the end of time.